Antonio, and off we go on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. John, it's great to have, first of all, that man, Jimmy Butler, back. Sets up Bam, and the rebound comes down. This is Keldon Johnson, the fifth-year man out of Kentucky, to Jeremy Sochan, a tall guy. They're trying to make a point guard. Collins out of the corner, triples. An early three-point lead for the Spurs. As you look at Wembanyama, you're going to see some flashes tonight. Maybe some things you've never seen a player do before. Sochan, oh, Highsmith got a piece. Wembanyama, look at the form. Rebound on Richardson. Spurs with a three-point lead as Butler does some baseline work. Robinson missing on the tip, and Zach Collins comes down with a rebound.
Really interesting. He's just got such a unique skill set for San Antonio.
Well, the long approach as Richardson fouls Sochan. Jay Rich picks up Miami's first foul of the game.
Out of the lineup, he wants to share that, take that load on, and having to read double teams and make plays against different schemes is really challenging, and he's doing a very good job of that so far.
6:15 left in the first quarter. Sochan blocked the shot by Robinson, and here come the Spurs, but a whistle in the backcourt. A 24-second violation against Miami. That was terrific defense by Jeremy Sochan, the 20-year-old out of Baylor. Jaquez Jr. is into the game for Miami, so is Drew Smith. He need to take the lid off the basket. 3 for their first 15. And Drew Smith had it picked off by Bassey. Here comes Sochan down the runway on Jaquez Jr. Jeremy Sochan, the fifth different Spurs starter in your scorebook. Their lead is now 21-9. Saw Brett Brown, the former 76ers head coach, back here in San Antonio as an assistant to Pop. Under 3 minutes left, first quarter. Butler getting by Osman, powering his way to the basket, but unable to finish. Gets it back, gets it out to Smith, and now Jimmy with 2 on the shot clock. 6:17 left in the half. Sochan dribbles it out, actually sends it out to McDermott. This is Vassell, and that rims out. Bassey gets the offensive rebound against Donis Bryant. This is Sochan at 6'8". The turnaround jumper is brought down by Jimmy Butler. They're trying to take away the three, and he has developed a very strong counter. Well, the Heat 10 for their first 11 at the line. It's a 6-point game, and an offensive foul on Sochan for setting a moving screen. Well, the Heat on the comeback trail right now.
Yeah,
12 straight points.
Another turnover. This is the youngest team in the league, and you're going to see good and bad from this San Antonio team, where they're going to look outstanding and then have these types of breakdowns and see Miami can continue to take advantage.
Well, they give up more threes than almost any team in the league, and yet the Heat only with 2 tonight. Butler with an errant pass. It's picked by Osman. Wembanyama for 3. And the rebound of Devin Vassell. McDermott. Back to Victor Wembanyama. Out of Sochan. Jeremy Sochan with his second score. The Spurs with 2 scores in a row after the Heat cut the lead to 1. Well, the Spurs have cooled off here in this quarter. Butler, pass Sochan, hammered it down, and the foul. Well, the willpower of Jimmy Butler starting to kick in.
Great isolation on the right wing. Jimmy gets what he wants. Hard attack middle, and then just a power move up top. Gets fouled from behind in one opportunity. Has everybody in the league scheming against him defensively, putting their toughest defenders on him. He typically gets the shot he wants, but in that mid-range area, right now he's having problems creating space from that 7'3" length.
Collins against Highsmith. 2 deep. 14 points tonight for Zach Collins, a man who led Gonzaga to its first ever NCAA championship game back in 2017. They lost to the Tar Heels that day of North Carolina. Here comes Sochan. Spurs ahead by 8, and Keldon Johnson. Somebody better close the back door. He may just head home. 3rd assist for Adebayo. Butler denies the entry pass. Out it comes to Vassell. Back into Wembanyama. Sochan. Just his sixth triple of the season came off a pretty nice cross-court pass from Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's got a great feel for the game. Set and getting that shot up. Fourth assist for the big guy. Does so many positive things for Miami.
They took away a rebound from Bam again, so he's got 14 points and 9 boards. Miami trailing by 4. We got 6:43 left, third quarter here in San Antonio. Ball swings for the Spurs. Sochan from downtown, and he makes it. Jeremy Sochan had 5 triples through the first 9 games. He has tripled twice here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's an awkward-looking shot with some side spin on it, but he's got it going now, and he's feeling confident.
We welcome you back here in San Antonio, where the Spurs have made their first 4 shots. Here in the third quarter, they have opened their lead back to 10. Butler missing, and Butler get an offensive rebound and draw a foul on Jeremy Sochan. That's Sochan's third.
17 foul.
Jaquez Jr. Out it comes to Jay Rich with 6 on the shot clock. Good defense by Osman, pushing up on Love. 2 to shoot, he does. Air ball, and an excellent defensive possession for the Spurs. 2 seconds left in the quarter. And we will head to the fourth quarter of a 2-point game. 23 free throws in the game. Sochan picks up his dribble. An 8-point lead for the Spurs with just under 7 minutes to play. Plenty of time. Sochan against Duncan. 12 points for Sochan.
You know what? He's impressed me. He's played within himself. He's made a couple of threes, which I just didn't think he had that in his arsenal. He's 6'8", so he provides great size in that backcourt, being able to create for them. Still an experiment as a point guard for San Antonio.
Well, you can feel the Heat playing without their point guard, Kyle Lowry, tonight.
I love the way he went right up off his own miss and was so aggressive attacking. Collins couldn't recover in time.
Another Spurs turnover. Sochan was looking for Collins. Results in a 14 San Antonio turnover. A winning mentality for Drew Smith, a guy that keeps improving his game. Duncan faking Sochan to the corner, fakes again, now fires and connects. He just put on a footwork and 3-point shooting clinic to cut the lead to 2.
Oh, that is just a great footwork. And I like tippy toe. I haven't heard you say that in a while.
Something they did not do last year. Only had 1 4-game win streak a year ago. Bam against Sochan. Bullies his way to the post and hits the jump hook. Spurs by 1, 3:20 to play. Eric Reed and John Crotty pull up a chair for a great finish, folks. Jimmy Butler with a baseline pop. That's his first score in the fourth quarter. Puts the Heat back in front. Just our 6th lead change of the night. Sochan against Robinson on the spin. Got fouled by Duncan. Duncan wanted an offensive foul. Instead, Robinson will pick up his first personal foul of the night.
I'll tell you, we haven't talked about this enough. Watch the hands here. Sochan may have gotten away with an earlier wrap straight up and down. Duncan's defense has improved, and that's why he's been able to stay on the floor much longer. 36 minutes right now. His technique has been good defensively in terms of staying in front without reaching and fouling. This is an interesting free throw technique here. Sochan going to one hand, and it's effective for him. No holding hand there. And he kind of comes off his hand with the guide hand, sometimes sideways, but at that free throw line gets a good rotation on him. Obviously giving up so much height to the big man.
2:23 to play. Spurs get it into Wembanyama. Now it's Jeremy Sochan. Bam, erased it. What a block by Bam. And they're going to call that a goaltend?
What?
Well, the Heat coaches quickly looking.
This could be challenged right here. And what I can't, is it at the apex or did that hit the backboard?
Let's take a quick look.
That's a good call by the official. It hit the backboard. It's a good call by the official.
So Sochan with a big score. He's got 16 points. He put the Spurs up by by 1 with 2:06 left. Johnson loses the ball to Butler and then tackles Jimmy for the foul. With 41 seconds left in the game. 19 points for Butler, the biggest lead of the game for Miami. Keldon Johnson with a big three. Keldon Johnson has 20 points. In the backcourt, it's Richardson with 20 seconds left. To Jaquez Jr. Look out. Now Robinson. 15 seconds left. Miami's ahead by only 3. And Richardson gets fouled with 13.2 seconds left. The foul against Sochan will send Richardson to the stripe for his first free throws of the game.
Wow, this young San Antonio team will not go away. Pesky continuing to hang around.
The Heat with their first 5-game winning streak since the spring of 2022.